On outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that finger at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition, every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, you can make me dance. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician, and if you really want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. Is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Brings up second and goal.
On the set.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the top, he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, easy, Ralph. Hey, kill. Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to Henderson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 46, here's second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Third and a yard.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure He got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground, and a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. 32 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
60, ready.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On the set. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Tough running there in the red He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Jets.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
11, Agate. 11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's close to a first down, to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Dinter. Done.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Flush to his right. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
But while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko.
That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Ralph.
Lawrence. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7. They'll begin here on the ground. He's to the 40. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 93 yards. Touchdown, New York. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now second down throw for Lawrence. Complete to Henderson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3.
Hill, rip, 20.
Now Lawrence. This is intercepted. Pick by Benjamin Morrison. And the Jets are going to take possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Now, faking the give. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this.
Got ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get it. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Scoop.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Hey, Rob, 11.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
11, Agate. 11, 11, 11. Silver.
Now here's Lawrence. Forced out wide. Going for it all. That is high. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 13, Lou. Go, go. Left. Hey, I'm gun.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. He He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Patriots 14.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Okay, ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go.
Here's a design run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Think right. 11, Agate.
Second down, Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Hey, easy. Here goes the high.
They go play action for Lawrence. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
13, move. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch made right side by Wilson. Yeah. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
First and goal, New York.
Ready, set.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense,
Okay,
Mike, it's
ready?
so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Got it. Ready.
Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
Ready. 60 by street.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short.
Ready up.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal.
Tag. Bronco 80. And up.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Go.
They'll go for it and run option right. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jared first. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career.
Danger.
Lawrence now on second down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21.
Patriots 21.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trap 60. Let's go. 19, 18.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass,
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
the defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. A gain there of 27 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6.
60 Bison. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 49. That one is good. And the Jets will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence going to keep this himself. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive...
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now, faking the give. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go. Gotta be lying. Gotta be lying.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Jets 1st down.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A ball deep for the end zone. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Liking 18. Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
1st down 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the 6.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there, no gain.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Motion man is Hyatt. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. To the sideline, that is caught, but oh, he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback could put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Motion man is Hyatt. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Kill. Take right open. Go, let's go. 11. Hurt. Go. Take right open. Hey, kill.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey. Ginger. Go. 30 left. Silver.
Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
13 Luke.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Let's go now. 19 Charger.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll run, he'll try the left side now, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, right?
They'll stay on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the set.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Liking 8.
He'll try the right side this time, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And the Jets are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Go, check. Go, check.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are